Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's me. Yes, good morning. I feel so happy and chipper this morning because my God. Yes, that is a big cup. This is my strawberry. It's my own special blend of Dunkin' Donuts strawberry coffee mixed with a little bit of French vanilla. Mmm, good. That means people in my house get to live another day. But okay, anywho, I woke up this morning before I got my coffee, and I got an email from ah, I'm not very good with names. Um, Twyla. Hold on. Here, you can look at George and Pinky. You've not seen them in a while. They'll keep you company. Um, Let me go to her page. She's only got 30 subscribers, and she's got 35 subscribers. Hold on, and I gotta hear her name.
This is Terry Lynn Love.
Okay, Terry Lou One is her name. She's got 35 subscribers, and I've been talking back and forth with her for quite some time about molds and stuff. And she asked me a question about the plate mold that she had gotten from House of Ink. Okay, Michelle does awesome work. Oh, shout out to Michelle, House of Ink. Oh, ooh, I can't see what I'm doing. Ooh, I don't know what y'all looking at. Or okay, now I see it. But yay, good work, yay. But anywho, okay, this is what I've done. When you use these clays, or this mold, I pulled this out because you have to take your time pulling it out. And anytime that you pull raw clay out of a mold, you're going to have rough edges. Some people like to smooth them down, with their tools. Even the back of your paintbrush. This is a makeup brush that I was done using. So I always take my old makeup brushes and I recycle them. And I use them for painting or dusting, or I use them in my scrapbooking and my clay, as you can tell. But you can do it that way or bake it off, and you can get this at Walmart. Right here, you can get this at Walmart for $6. $6. And what you do, oh look, I hadn't even opened it yet. I gotta unscrew the screws. Man, they make sure you don't get into this, don't they? Ah, where's my pliers? Where there's a will, there's a way. Get out! Darn it. Oh well. But anyway, what it is it's a sanding kit, and it just basically sands. You can file down. It's got different files and stuff for you to use. Oh, there it goes. There's one. I just broke the screw thing off. I guess this is supposed to be like idiot proof. Well, to keep idiots out, and it's done a good job. It's done its job. But okay, there you go. I got it open. But it's just a sander, a handheld sander. It comes with this tool, and it's just like your stackle knives. You just stick your different sanding tools in here, and then you just sand away. Just keep sanding, sanding, sanding. And then you fight like heck to get it back in there. And it comes in a little case and everything, and it shuts. It slides shut, and you can store it. This is really good. I've had one before, but it never had those plastic little screws in there. I had to break off this to open it. But anywho, you'll have to sand this down after you use it, okay? Because when you use clay and you pull it out of a mold, I'm sorry, you're going to distort it a little bit. Not going to be good. So It's up to you to sand it and be very gentle with it. You cannot take it out, rip it out and everything, and you cannot bend your mold or else you ruin it. But the way I got this one out, I already, and also another thing is when you use your clay, if your clay is too soft and you put it in a mold, it's not going to come out very well because you've over conditioned it. That means you're going to have to leave it set for a little while, possibly about 20-30 minutes, or a fast tip is stick it in the freezer. Yes, you can stick it in the freezer, but not for long, just a minute, just enough to shock it cold, and then you can use your clay. But this one here, the way I used the powder. I told her I was going to try it with both, powder and an oil. I took my makeup brush. This was an expensive makeup brush too. It outlived its life though. Now it's got a new one. And you got to get all the way in to that crack. You just can't pour your powder in. You just need a little bit. And what I do is I always get in there and I pack it in there, because no matter if they say a surface is smooth, it's really not. They've got little microscopic dents and pits in it. There is no smooth. Even glass has some kind of dents and pivots in it. So you just take this and go around and be sure you dust the middle, and then you can take it, tap off your excess, and then you lay your clay in there and you smash it around. Leave your clay sit for a little while to settle. This clay is already set for like 15 minutes, so it's went back to being cool. Okay, this one here, I used clay softener, and what I did is I still got some on my finger, the side of my finger shiny. I poured some on there, and then I took it and I rubbed it on there, and I put some on a little paper towel, and I got all the way into the crevices. Okay, now get your little, this is all scrap clay, so this is my caca clay. You get your little piece of scrap clay, and this is how you're going to do this. Always start, bring it to a little teardrop like that, and pull. This here takes time, and you pull it up. Because this is not a flex mold, and it does have a lip on it, but you can see it's starting, press down and pull it up. You can see where it's starting to come up, because you're wanting to get an air pocket. It's just like your resin, and you don't want to stick your resin molds in the oven to bake with the clay, because you don't know what's going to happen. But you see how it's starting to peel away? You go around the edges and peel away from the edges. Now, it did take me quite some time to get that other piece out. And you do not want to take a toothpick. You do not want to use a stackle knife. You do not want to use a blade. You do not want to use anything sharp on your resin molds, on any mold at all. Because every time you do that, you take a chance of ruining your molds, and you spend way too much money on your mold. If you're going to use clay on them, be very, very careful. But do you see how I'm peeling it back? You can even see right here where it's releasing, and I'm getting the air pockets right there. It's not like the resin where you can just go, yay, air pocket, pop it out and have a finished piece. No, you can't do that. And this is when that tip I gave you the other day about your liquid clay, this is when you would take and paint on your designs with that liquid clay. If you want to make it look like a china, old-timey, I'll have to bring out some of my pieces I've painted with liquid clay and show you. Okay, you see? It's starting to come up right here. And sometimes you can take your finger and pull it up. But yes, it's going to be distorted at first, but clay is very forgiving and you can work with it. This takes so much time that I might not even pull it out. I'll just, no, hold on. And then you just grab an edge, you see? Hold on, let me get it out. Hold on. Here, look at George and Pinky. There. Or better yet, here. Look, Joanne has the cells. But you know what? They have a sale on Cricut. And I don't know if your Walmart sells Cricuts or not. But you can go to Walmart and take this ad to Walmart. And they have to honor. Okay, like I said, I got it out and everything, and it's a little distorted, but you know what, you can take it and shape it the way you want, but that's how it looks. So you can do two things: the baby powder brush right here, or this one here I had to reshape and everything because it's clay, and this clay I'm using is very, very soft, so I should have stuck it in the freezer before I done this. But you can reshape it and you can smooth out any rough edges and stuff, but don't put these in the oven. I've never done it and I don't think I will. But another thing you can possibly do is, I haven't tried it yet, is, and you want to make a bowl, is turn it upside down and then take your clay, lay it down. If you're going to make one, oh, I should have powdered it. Darn it, I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. Hey, I just woke up. And then you can possibly take it, squeeze out all the air bubbles, go around it like that, you see? And then, I should have powdered it. But yeah, my clay is really soft right now. But you see, powder it up. Let's roll out my clay. I'll smash it out. Smashing. And basically take it, and you can possibly use the outside of it as a plate too. And then just take your little blade and very, very, very carefully go up and around those edges right here. I would trim all that off, and then you would have a plate like that. You see? All you have to do is let your clay settle, lift it up, and you would most definitely use a better clay than my scrap. This clay that I'm using has like 50 million brands of clay, everything from Fimo to polymer to Sculpey. But you see how this catches this image right here, so you could possibly use this side too as a sample. So I hope that this helped you and everything, but like I said, the oils I use if I need to release anything from a mold is the clay softener, because it does work, and stick it in the freezer for a little bit. Or I use cornstarch with a little bit of baby powder. I like the smell of baby powder. a little bit of baby powder. Take it inside, get all the way around your corners and your edges. Remember, it will come out distorted. Bake it, sand it, and smooth it. That's all I can tell you that you'll have to do, because this is not a flexible mold. You will not be able to pop it out as good as you can a silicone mold. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped you out. Say bye, everybody. Bye. So say bye, George. Bye. Bye, Pinky. But like I said, enjoy, have fun, be creative, stay out of trouble. Peace out. Toodles. Bye.